To ask me no shipping is it?
Would you rather be the dumper or the dumpy? I just see
Okay. I lie.
I don't want to be with somebody who's jealous.
I'm gonna know here.
Really?
I can't be with you back up.
So we're gonna dive into a special section of this talk show, which I have called very uniquely, you have never heard this before, Would You Rather?
Okay, would you rather?
Yeah, would you rather? It's not that unique. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some questions, and you will tell me.
To ask me no shipping is it? It's shipping is.
Would you rather be the dumper or the dumpy? As in the person who does the dumping in a relationship, or the person who was dumped in a relationship?
I rather be
I thought
dumped
this was an easy one.
than do the dumping.
Really?
Yeah.
Most people here definitely rather be the
Dump
dumper than the
than the dumpy?
like 23 to 100, pretty much. Why? Why would you rather be the dumpied?
Because I think in my past relationships, I see how they have to go through that stage of when they.
Titanic music. Cue Titanic music. This was just supposed to be funny, okay? I just see
Okay. I lie. I rather be dumper than the dumper.
Thank you. Okay. This is the tea with me, not feelings with me. Interesting enough, there are a few people who do rather
Who would
be
want to be dumped though?
I don't know, it's so terrible to be dumped. Like, it's so, I mean, I wouldn't know, I've never been dumped.
Yeah.
Definitely has happened, and it's a horrible experience. But I've also done the dumping.
I can tell you from experience, it's
definitely
easier.
prefer the dumping.
It's easier to be dumped than to dump. Eh?
Nah, not at all.
I mean,
I've been
you know
both.
how hard it is to break up with somebody if you still care about the person. Now, if you hate the person and they cheat on you and you catch them in the act or some kind of bacchanal,
Even
that
that is
easy.
hard. Nah, even that is hard.
But I never went through that. But I think it's not easy to me. I have a clear-cut reason why I don't want to be with you again. You do madness and I am out. That's easy. But when you have to break up with somebody and it is complicated, that is difficult to do.
Yeah.
It's easy if somebody say, I don't want to be with you again. You cry, you pack up your stuff, you leave, you bounce back. You go on to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
But when you have to make up your mind that you don't want to be with this person again and so all kind of whole set of different reasons, that's difficult to do.
Okay,
It's not easy.
I understand that. But I still think the majority is going to vote to do
Yeah.
the dumping, like be in control of that. Because it does suck to feel like you're not wanted for whatever reason. Okay? This one's an interesting one. Be taken care of financially by a jealous partner, or be the financer, like you are the breadwinner, with a trusting partner.
That's so mushy.
It's not mushy.
So is what? I have to be spending the money and I have a trusting partner?
As in someone who's not like overly jealous. Or you taken care of. I mean, like really like taken care of. You don't have to lift a finger.
A sugar mommy?
I need a sugar mommy.
Yes.
Alright. How's she looking?
But you can be real nice.
No, but it has no age involved. She's the same age as me.
Yes, but
she's
jealous.
spending all the money.
She bringing home that bacon.
Right. I don't have to work. And she's just what? Just jealous?
She's just a jealous
I think every woman in this world jealous. So that is like a normal woman. It's just having a rich woman. It's not having a rich jealous woman. Jealousy and woman has come together. So it's
You
just having a
lucky
rich
I like
woman.
this set because this was gonna go on your head.
So I'll take the money. I'll take a sugar mommy.
I was gonna say I choose being the breadwinner with a trusting partner. I don't want to be with somebody who's jealous, even though they're bringing home the money. Then that becomes like a controlling situation. Boils down to, does money buy happiness?
Because you were never with a woman.
Yes, it does. Next question. Date someone completely covered in hair, like completely covered in hair, or someone with none, as in not even eyelashes.
I'm going to know here.
Really?
I can't be with Chewbacca. He may like, no.
Okay, what if it was just really hairy eyebrows, but it went all the way across? A mustache, a little mustache, a little bit hair, a lot hair, and Not maybe hair, but like.
No. You see the thing with no hair, women these
But
days.
I just described how much hair we all have. We have everything I just described. Women wax, we tint, pluck, we shave, all that. But trust me, we all have hair everywhere.
If I get a hairy girl, I will help her. I would send her to a nice spa day or by the barber. And
So you can't
clean
just
up.
accept women who have hair because that's what we have on us?
You all can have hair. That's cool on your head.
What about under your arms?
No.
Nah.
So you must come outside and as you raise up your arms, so jump a big ras under your arm.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get real heated here. This tea not even hot enough. Okay? But I think that is some BS right there. Women can totally have hair anywhere they want. We can choose to remove it if we want to for society and whatever. But I don't think that it's a necessity. For women to have to remove their hair.
So, as a man, would you like if I was
Yes,
too
as a
easy-
man.
Your husband is waxing his eyebrows. He is doing
Right.
manicure
He
and
can wax his
pedicure.
eyebrows if he wants to.
Right.
But don't.
Why? But he can allow to remove
I
the
like his
hair.
thick eyebrows.
Well, we don't like the hair under your arm. So why you can't compromise? I will not, as a man, do girly things if you as a woman will not do manly things.
That's also sexist because why does
Oh
that,
my
why is that a girly
gosh.
thing? Why is shaving a girly thing? Plenty man to shave under their arms, shave their legs.
Right, you can
Shave
shave.
things.
Right, but what I'm saying is there are certain things that are deemed girly because it comes with women's features, like waxing your eyebrows. Those things are girly.
That
Okay?
society and mainly men have stipulated that women should do to make them more attractive. We ain't getting into this because of Congo.
Well, you grow the hair on the arm now.
I do. I do. You want to see?
No, no,
I shave it, I shave it, I
no,
shave it, I shave
no.
it. Okay. True love or $50 million? US.
I go in with the true love because I don't have a girl who's a financier. And
She
you
just shave on the
and you just give me an option of having a girl who's a financier.
Jerome girlfriend, make sure you shave on the arms, eh? Because your man will leave you. Okay, last would you rather? Okay? Be with someone funny but ugly or someone who's beautiful but has no personality, like has no humor.
Nah, I go in with the funny, ugly person.
Really? I didn't take you for a man with feelings and sense.
Show me a pretty girl and I will show you a man that kind of fed up of her. For me, it was the biggest turn on for me is a good personality because looks way off after a while. After I with you, you're pretty when I first see you, but then next what? Yeah, all right, I see you every single day. The looks there, all right, cool. If I going to be with you and I want to be in a serious relationship with you, I looking at longevity. I looking at growing old with you. And how many sweet tanties there's really see out there who old in the 80s and things. So by the time you reach that age, you're going to get old and quill up anyway. So I might as well enjoy your company versus watch your good looks.
All right, I agree with you there, and so do our followers. I would say a significant grouping definitely voted for give me my ugly lover.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Versus
Have a good personality.
Sexy, dull,
and,
partner. This is an even more important one. Would you rather be in a bad relationship or alone forever?
Two things in life you must stay away from. Ulka and red woman. Okay, no, not red woman, but Ulka and woman trouble are the two, car trouble and woman trouble on the whole is the two worst things for a man. I hate that. So I rather be by myself than to have woman worries or relationship worries.
So you're trying to say you'd rather be alone forever?
I'd rather be alone forever than to have a bad relationship.
Okay,
I
I
prefer that.
I do agree there, and I think the followers have also actually ways, boy.
Enough, have?
Some people might really rather be in a bad relationship.
I'm not going through that.
Okay, that's the would you rather session.
Right, okay.
So thank you for
I
entertaining
survived.
me and
I
bashing
survived.
women
I
along the way.
survived. I was just repping for the men and being real and keeping it real. This is not an interview for Miss Universe. I am keeping it real with you all, and you all know what I say is true. Everybody want to be politically correct and don't want to use the words like ugly and hairy and Chewbacca, and I will keep it real.
All right, so you ready for these relationship taboo questions?
Right, good.
First question, people want to know how you deal with your first fart in a relationship.
You just ease it out.
Ease it out?
I
Those are the
have
ones that are most potent.
I have a problem with that because I'm a bit gassy, right?
Okay.
I'm a bit gassy. And I met this young lady, and we was first couple of dates, and she mentioned that the last boyfriend that she was with, in the night, he passed some gas, right? He fart. And she couldn't take it. And she packed up and she left.
What?
And,
It's a makeup story, right?
No, I am dead serious. She broke up with the guy because she couldn't take his farts, right? So later on, I always remember that. And the first time she ever spent the night, I had to hold up her fart whole night. And it was very uncomfortable. So I think in a relationship, once you reach a certain stage, maybe the first month, let it out. Don't hold it up. Especially for women, I think you should let it out. I have exes that I was with them for years, I never hear them fart. And I find there's a problem. There's a trust issue. I think when women hold enough fart, it's travel up and it's come out as drama. So you all need to just let it out at the bottom so it don't reach this level. Okay?
Wow.
Let it out.
Okay, so we were talking generally. Once again, he has to take it to a whole level. I'm actually surprised that it is a taboo question, but people did ask, they wanted to know about it. To me, it's such a natural human thing
So
to
your
do.
husband hears you fart?
All the time.
Serious?
Yes. In fact, the first person to fart in our relationship was me.
you? I actually comfortable with that. If a woman farts in a relationship, if you're together for a while, I expect you're human, I expect you to. So it's not a big thing for me.
It doesn't bother me. I was a little more worried or skeptical that it worried him. Because at the beginning of the relationship, he used to excuse himself
to go and fart.
Yeah, and I thought that was so funny. I'm like, you could fart in front of me.
But it's follow you, so even if you go outside and fart,
I
it'll come
said
back
it
inside.
doesn't bother me. And I wish I could go back to that day. Slap myself.
Go outside. Go outside and do that.
Because now it's a whole different story. It's like, please exit the room. There are 2 other bedrooms in this apartment. Go in one of them. As funny as it sounds, farting adds a nice sense of comfort in a relationship because you could be yourself, even in your natural state.
Just get some scented candles and put them around the room or the house or the
How gassy are you?
The air wick.
So yeah, how you deal with it? I would say humor, like laugh it off. Please guys, it is so normal. Don't make your partner feel like
like if they die.
You're talking about that you had to leave the person because they farted. Because
and don't make comments like, oh gosh, you're rotten inside, oh gosh, I live in. Is it what you cook that making me fart? So
yeah, so farting is okay. Deal with it. Okay, the next question. So this is an interesting one, and I did want to see what the followers stipulated here because I got some interesting answers. Is it okay to leave the door open while you are engaged in number 2? Can you take a dump in front of your partner?
I think there are certain things that should be kept private, and I think that is one of them. Personally, if I take a tooth, I want to open the door because I want breeze.
And if your partner's there, you cool with that? Like you just...
They don't really appreciate it, but it's be warm.
Okay, so you probably need some more ventilation in your bathroom. But this is coming from a very gassy person.
But I think that should be a private thing. I do think I want to see my significant other.
But isn't that a natural thing as well? I mean, I know lots of married people are in long-term relationships who think it is absolutely disgusting. Like that's a huge no-no. Door must be closed. I don't need to see this.
I don't need to see that.
But in my opinion, if you are a married couple or you're in a long-term relationship with someone, you have experienced other intimate experiences. What is the difference between sitting on a toilet
What kind of intimate experiences you have?
I'm just saying that the body.
Now you could relate intimate experience. Me taking a tooth.
I'm digging a hole in. I'm digging a hole in.
No, ladies, spare us. It is not okay, okay? I love you. We are in a relationship for years. We maybe even be married. I will give you your space. Go, do your number 2, and close the door.
Now,
And that's so you're
I think it's up
organized
to
with
the
extractor
couple,
fan.
but I don't see anything wrong if you choose to leave the door open. So I guess we've come down to it just depends on your partner. I'm gonna see what the followers say though. So this is what the followers are saying about if you can leave the door open. Door shut, never okay. I don't see anything wrong with it. Sure, if the smell isn't escaping, well that's impossible because you know what's funny? A lot of the people who are saying nope are married people. This is the best response. No, they will lose respect for you. So if you don't want to lose the respect of your partner, keep the door shut. Yeah, that's a little intense. Last relationship taboo question. Okay. How do you bring up uncomfortable concerns with your partner? Things like body odor, bad breath, tics, like pet peeves, you know, that someone could like stop. How do you bring that up?
I would one, I would say it depends on the time, how long you all are together for. If you are together for at least 6 months, it's time to bring up those things that would bother you.
6 months? That's a real long way.
To bring up things that would bother
So
you.
you wait in 6 months if somebody breaths real smelling to tell them that they breath smelling.
So how you gonna tell somebody your breath smelling and you know start to deal with
There are
them?
ways to say it.
An easy way is, hey, you have gum? And they will say, if they have gum, and then you take one, and say, look, you take one too.
That's still not addressing the problem.
And masking it though. It's even in
You
those
ever have to
hairs.
tell someone that though? Like,
Not a female, but a brethren. I can tell a brethren.
yeah, it's a touchy subject because I think people get offended easily. But in my opinion, I think the sooner the better. And if someone has a major problem with you giving them critique, then
I want you to tell me that. If we are in a relationship, tell me my breath is smelling or my body odor is bad. Marie, you can't have me. Both of us in a relationship. And I leave in the house with my breath smelling. And you as my woman didn't tell me that.
Good point.
Madness.
So if you care about the person, you're gonna have to bite the bullet and bring it up.
Yeah.
But in this situation, we wanna let the viewers know that it's probably best to bring it up in a comfortable space, obviously with privacy. Okay, so you don't want to bring this up in a family line.
Exactly.
Okay?
I don't think you should make a joke about that either. You know. I think if somebody
Some
has,
people are like that though, and that's another thing. You don't want to embarrass your partner because it's already an uncomfortable thing
So
to bring it
I
up.
think you should just tell them like, I think something
Like,
you may be
how often do
eating
you brush
or,
your teeth? Yeah.
or
Do you
is
have
it
acid
some
reflux?
acid reflux or something, check it
cavity?
out or
So yeah, bring it up, comfortable space, you know, make your partner feel good.
Yeah,
about
I think tell
themselves.
them, tell them.
You know what's a good one? Yo, take my advice on this one, okay? I'm a professional, I'm a guru. You bring up something that you really like about the person, like some nice qualities that you like about them, so that they enter into this comfortable space where they're like, oh, you know, I'm appreciated for such and such. And then you're like, so let's discuss some of the things that I think we can work
all right.
on
So let's
together.
give me an example. I am your husband, Al. Excuse me, just for this moment. I am your husband in this moment, and I have a body odor issue.
Nah, that's a hard one. Wait. We're talking about people who don't know how to bring up these concerns. I think, for the most part, not to my own horn, but I think I'm very blunt when it comes to bringing up these things. That's why I said it's always nice to bring up things that you like about the person first. Like, I really like.
So what am I supposed to say? My girlfriend's breath is smelling,
I
and
really
I
like
say,
the color lipstick.
you have lovely lipstick, but girl, that breath you had there, make it all my nose hair fall out. How am I going to say that?
How do you even get girls to talk to you, honestly? Because if that's the way that you talk to them, they're kind of like abusive relationships. Okay? We're trying to be realistic.
Just come straight and tell them in the moment when the breath is smelling bad. Say, babe, I think honestly, babe, you should check to see if you have acid reflux or if you have issues with your tongue, not cleaning your tongue properly because
You can't put your tongue straight, man. That's wraps up our conversation about relationships. Of course, we had so many other things to discuss, and we'd be willing, if anybody would like to give their points, you can like drop your comments below on what you agreed and disagreed on. And I do agree that most of the things that you will disagree on is everything that Rome said.
All the men would agree. All the men would agree.
But it is interesting to get both sides of a scenario, especially when it comes to relationships, which is something that everybody or mostly everybody has to deal with at least at some point in their relationship. I hope you enjoyed the hot tea with me, Marie Elena. Okay? And see you next time on the tea with me.